With us. She is the senior editor at Feast Magazine. Liz Miller, good morning.
Good morning.
My favorite bar returns here in St. Louis. This is a great story.
It is a great story. So last year, for the first time, Planter's House hosted what has become a national tradition of doing these Miracle on 34th Street themed or Christmas themed bars. And they did one just down the street from their location on Shoto. It's called Miracle on Shoto. And this year they're bringing it back, but they've moved it. So now it's at 2800 Indiana Avenue in Benton Park.
Yeah. And it's like Christmas threw up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
in a good way.
It's so fun. It's like you walk into this bar and all of the drinks are named and themed after Christmassy things. There's one that's like Grinch themed. They serve them in really fun like Santa mugs. And the entire bar, like you're saying, the decor from top to bottom is in your face Christmas, red, white, and or red, green, and gold.
What I loved about last year was it was like 1962.
Yeah.
Right? You walked in, you looked like if you felt like you walked through a time machine.
Yeah.
And it was 1962, and all the designs, the decorations, the glasses, I mean, they did it right in that theme.
It's exactly what you want when it's the holidays, it's cold outside, you've just finished like Christmas shopping for the day, you want to pop in and get a really nice cocktail and just feel like you're being hugged by Christmas. Like being in there is just,
It was also jam-packed. I mean, I think St. Louis responded pretty well to this.
Yes, so definitely get there early. If you're with a large party, get there when they open because it's typically, the tables are smaller. It's not intended for big groups.
Right.
But to grab a cocktail with a coworker or your loved one after work, perfect place.
Is this space bigger or smaller than the other place?
I think it is a little bit bigger, but still the intention is to make it more intimate and to make it a little bit more of a, I would say 4 people is a lot, probably.
We should also say that this idea is sweeping the nation. It started in New York a couple years ago on a whim. It was sort of like just
a pop-up. They were like, this would be fun to do. Why not for a month do that? And the Miracle St. Louis, which is what it's called this year, does run through December 24th. It starts this Friday on November 24th, so it's a full month. And I think it was a one-off thing initially. It was really, really popular, and now it's in about 20 cities across the country.
Yeah, no, it's a fun deal, so highly recommended. All right, so it's called Miracle STL, and it's in Benton Park?
It's in Benton Park.
All right, and so just go on, let's see here, 2800 Indiana Avenue in Benton Park.
Mm-hmm.
You can go in and tell Kelly Jackson you said hi, because I think she lives like right down the street from here. So there you go. All right, Miracle STL pop-up Christmas bar, back by popular demand. All right, what's number 2?
Number 2 is another holiday-themed event. So it is at La Patisserie Chouquette, which is at 1626 Tower Grove Avenue.
Wow, this place is still going strong, huh?
Oh, always, yeah. The work that they do at La Patisserie Chouquette is so beautiful. It's a French-inspired bakery.
Yeah.
So they're well known for their really decadent and beautiful cakes. They do French macarons. They do madeleines, all the kind of stuff that you'd want from like a really, indulgent French bakery. And every December, this I think is now the second or third year they've done it, they do a Dance of the Sugar Plum fairy-themed tea through the month of December. So the dates this year are December 2nd, 10th, 17th, and the 23rd. And reservations are encouraged just to make sure that you get your spot. And throughout the course of an afternoon, you get basically lavished with this really, over-the-top fun holiday-themed tea service. So they do sweet and savory bites. Savory bites are things like roasted red pepper and ricotta tarts, and they do sweets like glittered sugar plums and gingerbread madeleines. And then, of course, since it is a tea, they have drinks as well. You can get like spiced chai, creamed Earl Grey, mulled Christmas tea, really fun stuff like that.
It's not a very big space, right?
It's not a very big space, but they close the bakery during the event.
Okay.
So you have run of everything there, and you can chat with the owner and the bakers, learn about everything that they do. And again, just like a really fun way to sort of celebrate the season with people you love in a little bit of a different way.
I bet you women would love this, to go get some girlfriends together and go.
Oh, yeah. Your mom, it could be like a mother-daughter afternoon. If you have little kids, that would be fun too. They'd feel like little, princesses.
If I'm thinking of this spot, it used to be the old Tower Grove hardware store that they sort of took down and redid the whole store, right?
I'm not sure about that, but it is become, so La Patisserie Chouquette is owned by Simone Four, and it's a partnership with Ben Paremba, who owns Elia and Olio.
Right next door.
As well as Nixta, and right there.
It's all right there. Yeah, no, it was an old Tower Grove hardware store, which was decrepit and falling down, and that building was, you wouldn't want to go near that building, but now they've totally renovated it, that whole area.
Yeah, Ben's really done quite a lot to that stretch of Tower Grove Ave. He's really helped revive and make into a little bit of a dining district.
Yeah, no, it's a nice little area over there. It's just... Basically, it's just sort of catty corner to the garden there, right? On Tower Grove Road.
Yeah, you could definitely do like a La Patisserie Chouquette and garden afternoon would be really fun.
Yeah, all right. What's going on with Feast Magazine?
So what's going on at Feast? We our Thanksgiving November issue is still on stands.
Yes.
And given the season, I felt like it would be fun to promote. We have a feature in the issue on leftovers. So what to do with your Thanksgiving leftovers and things that are a little bit different that might not be what you typically do. So we have like a green bean galette to use with your leftover green beans. Doesn't matter how you make them. You can make them with bacon, mushrooms, whatever it is. The galette will work perfectly. We also have, which I think is a personal favorite, the apple pie milkshake, where you put an entire piece of apple pie with some ice cream and other fun stuff into a blender and make a milkshake.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, and easy. It's just like it's the day after. You have leftovers. You don't want to, have to cook another big meal.
Yeah.
So make some leftovers.
That's dangerous. That apple pie milkshake. Liz Miller, are you cooking tomorrow, or what? Are you eating? Or are you cooking?
No, we have two different things. I'm having two Thanksgiving dinners, one with my husband's family and one with my family, and we bring the wine and the beer. So
that's why
we bring the party.
That's why you and I have hit it off in the past. Liz Miller, she brings the wine. There you go. Liz Miller and Kat Neville, sponsored by Twisted Tree Steakhouse from the Cyberg family at Watson and Limerick at Sunset Hills. Congratulations. They're well on their way to their second anniversary. Business is booming thanks to Jimmy Christo, a good St. Louis restaurateur. The Toot Shore of St. Louis, if you will. 314-394. No, 314-394. 314-394. 3366 or twistedtreesteakhouse.com. Liz Miller, happy Thanksgiving.